What's going on, everybody? My name is Neil Guns for Hire, and there's a few tidbits of news out there that I want to talk about. It's Monday, what are you gonna do? And it's Memorial. Happy Memorial Day to all my American friends out there. I'm in Canada, we don't have that. Actually, it was the weekend before we had the long weekend, was the May 2-4 weekend. Why can't they just coincide so we can party and play together? I don't know. There's a few things, as I said, not big news. Some of them just kind of made me chuckle, so I want to bring them up. One thing is like, there's so many news websites. I'm not even going to put a link to this because I find it kind of like, well, duh. But they're saying, oh look, we found an ad that confirms that the PS4 is going to be out in 2013 holiday season. What? If it wasn't, I would be annoyed. Of course it's going to be out this time. They've announced it. Microsoft announced it. Do you think they're going to be like, we're announcing it. It's coming out in 2 years. We'll let Microsoft just dominate the market with the Xbox One. Really? That's news? They must be really struggling. And I'm only mentioning it because I kind of find it funny. I'm not putting it in the title because it's really, who really cares? It's like, oh my God, mind blown. The other thing that I want to talk about is, well, sort of two things. One, it seems interesting, and it's a very tiny little bit of information or possible information, but it could mean so much more, and that is that Sony has sent Marcus Notch, Minecraft creator, a PS1, a gold version of the PS1, and invited to E3. The only reason, and I'm thinking logical, and again, these are rumors, no one said anything, but why would they do that? Why would Sony send a golden PS1 to the creator of Minecraft? They're like, oh, it's just a really good person, and invite him to E3. I would say logically, and this is pretty exciting, if you're a PlayStation 3 and you don't play Minecraft on the PC, this is big news. This is potentially huge news. That means that Minecraft could be coming to, I would assume, the next gen. I mean, why even do it? I know there's so many of you that have the PS3. Great, maybe it's easy enough they could put it on there. But because of the programming language and the way that Minecraft is, may not have been good for the cell processors. Maybe that's why we never really saw it on there. There could be other reasons, of course, you know, why it never went on there. Maybe it was too hard to get the game into the PlayStation Store. But I think now that the structure of the PS4 is going more towards, well, let's face it, more friendly to PC and Xbox ports, it may be actually now attractive to the Minecraft creators to actually make it for, sorry, my mind's like going all over the place. I'm like, how am I going to say this? As I'm rolling this, I don't write it down and like, what am I going to say? Okay, this is exactly, I've got like some words there. I'm just trying to get the thoughts out there. And I figure while I'm thinking about it and it's exciting to me, that's when I usually film. So that's why I ramble all over the place. Like now, look at this. Hey, we're doing it. So Minecraft will be dominating across, just when people don't understand it. I know a lot of people, if you're not a Minecraft player, you're like, oh man, I just don't get it. But Minecraft is beyond what you see. It's not just about breaking blocks. It's not just about building a house or going into a cave and digging up some stuff. Because of the mods and stuff and the creations of the community has taken Minecraft way beyond probably even what the developers, originally Mojang, I like saying Mojang, it's like Mojang, Mojang, what they thought the game would have been. And it's taken it way beyond that with all the mods. I know there's not a lot of mods, or really, I think, any on the 360, but that doesn't stop people from enjoying it and understanding that, you know what, we can still create those adventures. It's not just, like I said, an open sandbox creation tool. It's about adventures, it's about battles and PvP, it's everything, and it's such a crazy game. I really can't talk more about it. You know that we do a lot of that stuff on this channel, but that's for good reason. If we were bored of it, I don't even see us getting bored of this. We've been playing it for so long, we play it almost every single day, and yet still not bored. I don't think at night, oh man, we gotta do another map, or we gotta do this, because it's always so different, the experience, and with command blocks, it actually metamorphosizes You know what I mean? It changes the dynamics of the game, and it makes it interesting. Adventures and stories that you can actually tell. You can actually be a game creator using Minecraft as the medium. And I think that's brilliant. That's exactly what we do with SurvivorCraft, which, by the way, is the premiere is this Saturday. Woo, yes. This one is big. And for those of you that don't know as well, SurvivorCraft, it's 10 contestants from around the world that we try and, you know, schmozzle together. And they're fighting for real prizes. This is actually sponsored. It's our only show, our only show that's ever been sponsored with real prizes by a big company. Jesus North America, I mean, the prizes are their next-gen gaming notebook. We've got their tablets, you know, kind of like an iPad, the Nexus 7, which they upgraded. Originally, it was the Mimo, and then you know what? We're going to do one better. We're going to upgrade it. So we're giving 2 away to contestants, but one of them's actually going to go to you. And really, this is what it's all about. It's about engaging. SurvivorCraft is about taking our viewers, subscribers, fans, whatever you want to call them, and, you know, letting them have fun in our world. Letting us show you what we think we can do with Minecraft, and that's what it's about. And I think with the prizes on the line, it's more exciting. So as a viewer, we're also going one step further. It's not just about entertaining you, involving, you know, 10 of you in this, but one of you is actually also going to win the Nexus 7. I thought that was kind of important that we're able to give something away, and t-shirts as well. I think 10 t-shirts, there's 10 episodes, so we're giving away 10 You Always Win t-shirts to a random person that puts a comment. And that's all you got to do is do what you normally do, which is watch the SurvivorCraft videos, which you're going to do anyway, leave a comment. And what we'll do is, over the 10, we'll pick one from each of them. Those people will win a free t-shirt, and then one person from a random, we don't even know yet at this point here, it has to be random because that makes it more exciting. One random comment will win one of the Nexus 7 tablets as well. So I wanted to bring that up. I was also looking actually today over various articles, you know, looking for news. Okay, what's new, what's coming? And I came across an article on CVG. I'll link it to you, but I'm more interested to see some of the games that you think fit this category, and that is really awesome games. They say really awesome games that no one bought. Well, no one is kind of an exaggeration. Very few, or less than what they expected to sell of the particular game. Sorry, my eyes. Maybe it's all the lights. I can't see it. So they give a list, and there was one in there, and I can't remember which one it was. It's an Xbox, I believe it's an Xbox exclusive. If not, then maybe it's on the PS, but I only saw the Xbox. And basically, it's kind of like more of an action-oriented Uncharted. Third-person view, beautiful landscapes, and I was like, oh my god, why did I not play this? It reminded me very, very much so of Uncharted. Less finesse or whatever, less like, you know, attention to detail, but again, you know, I think this is on possibly Xbox Live. I don't know, I didn't research it. But it does look very much like an Uncharted thing. And I know some of you, and this, I don't get this either. I'm crossing my arms. It's not that I'm mad or anything. I just feel like crossing my arms. I'm like this. And I'm so disappointed in you. I can't believe it. But people are like, oh, what a Uncharted rip-off, blah, blah, blah. You know what? I'm glad they're doing that. It's such an awesome game. I love Uncharted. I don't think, you know, I don't look at other companies like, oh, they're ripping it off. If they do a good job of creating it and it's got some sort of feeling of Uncharted, brilliant. It's another game that I get to enjoy, and you should be happy as well. Who cares if they're doing it? I mean, are you invested in it? Do you partly own Naughty Dog Studios? Is that why you're like, yo, they're taking money away from us? You're a gamer, you play games. If the game is good and it reminds you of a game that you absolutely love, who really cares? I see way too many comments of people getting all angry and disliking videos because it's, you know, oh, it's so similar to that game. Well, if you love that game, why would you care? I mean, I personally don't care. That's a genuine question. I don't understand that mentality. I look at it as, oh, wow, that's awesome. It's very similar. But we see that time and time again. I know that you have love for certain games, and when you see something, it's like someone's trying to rip them off, but you don't own the company. You lose nothing. You're a gamer. You gain everything by getting all these other games that maybe are similar. Maybe some of them are awesome. Who really cares? Play the game, enjoy it. And that's what this one game reminds me on the Xbox title. So there's a bunch of games out there that are awesome that never really saw the light of day. And I want to know if some of them out there, if you've played some of these games that you thought were awesome and you never saw any YouTubers playing them, because I'm not always aware. I'm always, you know, working on videos. and playing games that I know that I enjoy. Because I really don't have the luxury of like, well, I'm going to search 6 million games. I make videos, you know, for entertainment. And sometimes, I do look on Steam usually. Usually that's where I look, so I miss these things. And I was like, oh my God, why did I not see this? It actually looks like a fun game. And I would play it, but again, because this is business for me, if I put something out and only like a handful of you watch it, it's like, well, you know, do I do that, or do I make a video of a game that I know majority of the established subscribers and viewers are going to enjoy? It's a balance. Sometimes I want to try and do that. That's why you see us sometimes playing new games. It's like, well, we really thought this was a fun game. Do you think it's a fun game? And then if the views aren't there, we're like, oh, you guys don't really enjoy it. We'll try and find a new one. And we do that in between. So that's it. Give me some ideas. Tell me some of the games that you've played over the last, the generation, the PS3 and the Xbox 360, of games that you thought were awesome that really hardly anyone was even playing or giving, you know, the time of day. Not super popular ones. I don't want, you know, the ones that everyone, not necessarily that YouTubers aren't playing it, but ones that are kind of diamonds in the rough, so to speak, you know? Leave your comments below. I'm very interested about this. And remember, this Saturday, June 1st, 12 o'clock, noon Eastern Standard Time, Survivor Craft premiere episode. Very excited. Hope you guys all join us there. Bye-bye.